Rocking the AK-47 with the AAC 123 grain black tip. Oh yeah. America. Okay guys, 7.62 by 3.9 American made ammo. Let's talk about it for just a second. So AAC, which is owned by Palmetto State Armory, has come up with this Saber Blade, the black tip ammo. And this is all American made, so obviously due to current world events, the plethora of different Soviet and you know, bloc nation surplus ammo that was available for almost pennies on the round sometimes is pretty much dried up. And so now these guys, you know, AAC has stepped in and filled some of that vacuum. Now there are some other manufacturers out there that are making American made 7.62 by 3.9 to feed our hunger for our AKs and our SKSs, which by the way is the platforms we'll be testing on today. But there's also a lot of ARs out there, bolt actions, things like that. So there's a lot of call for it, a lot of market for it. It's a good round. So we are going to run this stuff through its paces today. We want to find out what happens when you put metal to meat with this stuff. Will it punch through metal and still do damage? Yeah, we're going to test that. Will it punch through bone? Will it go through actually putting metal to meat? What's it going to do when it goes through ribs and a pork shoulder? We're going to test all that. We're going to test velocities out of the SKS and the AK-47 down here, actual velocities with a chronograph. We're going to test accuracy at 100 yards. We're going to do some dynamic engagement of targets where we got soda bottles and a silhouette set up for rapid fire engagements. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned. We're going to see if this stuff measures up and how it does, because they're definitely coming in at right around 50 cents a round for this stuff. So if it performs, then we're really into something here. They're filling a vacuum, so let's see if she does what she's supposed to do. Hang out, it's going to be fun. If you like our content, by the way, like and subscribe. You guys make all the difference in the world. We love to hear from you guys, so comment in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, or supportive. We love it all. So thanks for being here, guys. Hang out, let's have some fun. Let's get at it. So like we said before, those black tips look pretty mean, but let's see what they do once we actually put metal to meat. Well, I was going to give it 2 rounds, but I think the blood bag and the meat, yeah, I'm not going to get a second round into that. Let's go have a look, see what we did. So, sorry, obviously clear through these ribs, and this actually did strike a rib, and I don't know how much you can see. There's some bone there. Blew right through that rib without a problem, and wow, yeah, that's just kind of messy and devastating. Blood bag over there, split that wide open. Let's have a look at the ham and see what that looks like. Here she is right here, went into the ham here, and at face value you don't see a whole lot, but after having gone through the water blood bag and the ribs, she went into this ham and tore clean through. That's some serious damage right there, and it obviously went through after that and still had enough kinetics to pass through. All right, so because there was a little meat left on that bone, let's take care of it. Yeah. Okay, mass carnage. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, it's no good. This, oh man, look at this. No good if you're the bone anyway, with the meat that shattered that bone. Absolutely just tore this this big ham to pieces. Alrighty, rocking and rolling, guys. Because with the AK, you just gotta. Alrighty, see how she does. Alright, so here we are downrange. The GoPro took a little hit there, but she'll be alright. She'll be alright. So as you can see, that is a good, clean pass-through. And I really wanted to find out if that ballistic tip would hold together, hitting something like that. So obviously it did there. Came in right here, and actually had a full pass-through on this 5-gallon thing of water. This was not kerosene, this was just dyed water. I am seeing in there is some pieces of jacket, so it definitely did its job. But split that wide open, had enough energy to blow the cover off from 50 yards after passing through some metal. So well done, I'm liking it. Alrighty, well, according to the box, this Sabre Black Tip stuff is supposed to be going at 2375 feet per second. So let's see what she does on the chrono through this 16-inch AK barrel. The 2390 something. 2397. 2348. All right, well, you guys are seeing the readouts from up close there, but those 3 rounds were a decent spread. I would say it was within spitting distance of what the box advertised. So let's get an SKS with a little bit longer of a barrel. We got a Yugo, and let's see what she does on that. Okay, and now out of a Yugoslavian SKS M5966, 22-inch barrel on this one, so it's a little bit longer. And let's flick that safety off, and let's see what she reads out on this one. 2414. All right, we'll just put the other 2 down and see what they do. 2424 and 2421. So these are all out of this barrel and this weapon system here. These are all, without a doubt, going hotter than the box says that they will. So pretty impressed with that. Pretty impressed with that indeed. All right, we'll see how the COTech does. We'll see how they group at 100 yards. Not a super fair test because it's no magnification, but no excuses. Let's send it. All right, 10 rounds, about as good as I could do them at 100 yards of this, so. All righty, cool. Well, let's switch over to the SKS, see if I dare to use the iron sights at 100. All righty, let's see if, get the safety off and see if I can do anything at 100 yards of these open sights. All right, well, let's go see how she looks. Alrighty, guys, so here we are down here at 100 yards. So this was the AK-47. The sight it's actually the cameraman's rifle, so that EOTech was zeroed for him. That's not a bad group from where I'm seeing. This was my hold with the center of that optic with the small dot in the center of the donut. So I'm not unhappy with that at all. So I'd say, well done, AAC, your Saber rounds, the black tips. Yeah, and this was the SKS. Now that SKS was iron sights, and man, I could barely even see what I was doing with this, but even that being the case, there's your rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, threw that one at 10. We're not worried about that little guy right there. But if I adjusted those sights down to here, yeah, even with a old battle rifle from decades past, she's good to go. So I'd say good enough for government work. Alrighty, so here we are at the end of the day. So the AAC Saber Blade, 123 grain, 7.62 by 3.9, American-made black tip. Yeah, I'm gonna say she passed everything we wanted it to do and more. I'd say buy these things with confidence. Thank you, AAC. Thank you, PSA, for giving us an excellent product. Thank you guys for watching and for joining us and coming along on our adventures. It's always great to have you. The cameraman and I appreciate every single one of you and every single view. So until next time, we'll see you then, and have a good one. Alrighty, got the PSA K47 with the black Saber 120. Okay, and now we're going to try it out of a Yugoslavian SKS M59.